I'm fucking stoned. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Captain Horror Collection channel. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Hangman, aka Captain Horror, and in today's video, I'm pretty fucking stoned. No, seriously, I'm happy to be back. It's been a long time since I did a video, and man, life has been lifing. That's really all I can say. I really don't want to get too deep into a lot of personal, depressing shit. But yeah, life be lifing, man, and that's really why I haven't been around. I haven't been doing any videos. I haven't really been finding the time nor the interest, I'll be real honest with you, to get a video done with, everything that's been going on. But aside from all that, I'm fine. I'm still doing well. I'm still collecting like yeah, the collecting has not stopped. Sorry if it's a little misty in this video today, but decided to get a little, relaxed for the video. Today's video is going to be a real good one. I finally added a release to my collection that I've been missing for 8 years, 8 long years. Basically, this video is going to be about this amazing release, this Creepshow 2 release that I have wanted in my collection since it was released in 2016. Creepshow 2 is one of my favorite films, so we're going to do not really a deep dive, but just a little bit of a, just a celebration of this film because I love it so much. It's been a part of my childhood. It's been a part of my life for so many years, and just as far as horror films go, man, this is one of my top favorite ones, no doubt. It has a predecessor that's definitely better than this one, and I recognize that fully, but I love them both equally, and I love them very much. Like, those are my two of my favorite horror films. So just want to talk about Creepshow 2 today and celebrate the fact that I got this release into my collection finally. Before we go any further though, I just want to remind everyone to please hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. Tell me, do you have this release in your collection? Were you lucky enough to grab it when it was released back in 2016, or did you miss out like I did because Amazon canceled your pre-order? My history with this film, Creepshow 2, I don't have the VHS, the one that I had as a kid. Man, I must have watched that tape 100 times throughout my childhood, like literally. So the only thing I have to show here, the earliest release, because I want to show all the releases that I have basically of Creepshow 2. Which is not many, but I have the DVD release. This is the Anchor Bay Special Edition Divimax release. Now, this is not the first time that they released Creepshow 2 on DVD. This is I think the second time, and it was a better edition than that first one they did. And I picked this up probably in 2008 or 9. It's a great release. I love this so much. Love the features on it. That's what I watched for years from that point on. And then this release was announced by Arrow. At this point, I was a collector, but I wasn't hardcore like I am now. I kind of hardcore collecting now for sure compared to that time in my life. But at that time, I was just buying some Scream Factories here and there. And then before that, I was collecting Anchor Bay, but not hardcore either, just here and there, picking up whatever I found throughout the 2000s and 2010s. But eventually, I found out about Arrow Video, and it was pretty late in the game because it was 2016 when I found out that this was going to be released by a company named Arrow Video. Never heard of them, didn't know what they were responsible for as far as prior releases. So this was my first time ever hearing of this company. So I took my time to pre-order it. I do admit that. I remember pre-ordering in November. And I guess that was late, obviously. That was a little after the pre-order was already up on Amazon for a month or so. So when the release date came, my pre-order was canceled because Amazon oversold the pre-order. I was not happy. I was not happy at all. Right when it released, in true Arrow fashion, still to this day, this is the case with many of their releases. Once it was released, it was sold out. You couldn't get it anywhere. And I wasn't, onto checking all types of sites. Grindhouse Video was a site at that point, but I did not know about them. I wouldn't find out about them until just a couple months later when the House 2 story set was announced. And I pre-ordered that from Grindhouse, but whatever, that's a story for another video. So I missed out on this lovely chunky box edition of Creepshow 2. And as a gift that Christmas, I remember my brother giving me Creepshow 2, the standard edition. So that's what I have here. And this is what I've had for many years, since 2016. And I was very grateful to have this, and I would always watch this. This was my new copy to watch. Great release, because it's all about the movie, of course. But the fact remained that I was cheated out of this release. Like, I seriously felt that way, and I was so salty against Amazon for years over this shit. You know, the fact that I had my pre-order canceled, and, you know, of course they don't charge you until they ship, so it wasn't like they took my money or whatever, and they would have refunded me anyway, but it's not the point. I wanted this release, and for years I agonized over, you know, the fact that the prices on eBay were just ridiculous. $200, $250, $150, $120. Still to this day, they remain at that price range, and it's just a little too much for me to pay. I stopped searching for this after a while. I haven't searched for this thing on eBay for years. I just gave up because nobody was like selling it for a cheap price, and then everything I found was like not sealed, just open. I don't want that. You know, if I could find a sealed version of it, you know, for a good price, that's what I'm trying to look for. So I held out for a long time, and I just stopped looking. And I know that, you know, the 4K is very possible. There's no talks of a 4K coming out. In this day and age, everything's getting released on 4K now. It is kind of silly to just go ahead and buy something like this on eBay for the price that I paid, because even though I think it was a good price, it was still way more than I should have paid for it, but way less than I've ever seen it for. And for a sealed copy of this, I was like, hell yeah, take my fucking money. Yes, absolutely. Obviously, this is a pure package buy, but you know, I love Arrow Video. I love their chunky box editions. I got a nice collection of that, and this was just a hole in that collection for years, man. Something else I wanted to show before I open up the release is just a couple of things that have to do with the source material that Creepshow and Creepshow 2 and even Tales from the Crypt comes from. These old school EC comics. This is where Creepshow and Creepshow 2 come from. This is what inspires these films, this comic book horror style that come from the 50s, I believe. And this is actually a 1985 print of this comic. Love EC comics. If you don't know about EC comics, I urge you to look it up. Just check out the history of them. Something else I want to show is this awesome hardcover book that has a collection of EC comics, like EC comics that were published, different stories. There's a bunch of them in this hardcover book. This is an awesome book. It's called Choke Gasp, a selection of hand-picked EC comic stories. You know, got that hardcover, baby. I definitely recommend this book. I'm not sure if it's still available. I got this a few years ago on Amazon. Probably I think 2020. Some of these stories you'll recognize if you've watched the Tales from the Crypt series, because I believe every story that's in the series of Tales from the Crypt are all stories that were picked out of EC Comics, and they were acted out by, you know, actors, live actors. So this is amazing. Great addition to anyone's collection that loves EC Comics or Creepshow or any of that, you know, style of horror. One more thing, technically two more things I want to show before I open this thing up. My Creepshow 2 vinyls from Waxwork Records. Now, I have two of these because I'm psychotic. One of these is a subscriber variant, and the other one was a variant that the general public could purchase. I had to get it because it was so awesome. It was the Raft one. The one that was a subscriber variant was the Hitchhiker variant. Actually, it's my favorite one, as well as my favorite story of Creepshow 2. I didn't get into that, but we're gonna get into what I feel about the movie a little deeper in a minute. And this variant is the Raft variant. It looks amazing. It's like a clear record with some black in the middle to make it look like the blob thing that was killing the kids at the lake. Really awesome releases from Waxwork Records. And actually, I gotta show this. You can't see it. I know it's not all in frame, but I'm gonna have to take it down. This poster came with the subscription. I hope that's in frame. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, you get the idea. Yeah, you get the idea. This is a poster done by Ghoulish Gary Pullen. He did the artwork for the Creepshow 2 release and the Creepshow release that Waxwork put out. He does some amazing work, and I'm so happy to have this really cool poster from them. But let's put this back on the wall. I guess that was technically 3 more things I needed to show. Okay, enough of this shit. Let's get this damn thing open. Finally, I mean, this thing has been sealed for 8 years. You know, it's time to open it up. A lot of people do not do this. I notice when they're opening their Arrow releases, but like there's like a little, I guess you would call it a string, or like just this sort of piece that comes apart in the middle.
Marijuana affects the memory.
I don't know what the hell I'm saying, guys. I'm pretty stoned. Wow, this thing is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. And it's like, it's in near mint condition. There's like one little tiny, I guess, indentation in the front, just right below the comic book. And there's like kind of a line going across the top of Creepshow, but nothing too egregious. Like, it's barely even noticeable, honestly. Yeah, man. It's basically the release I just showed in a better looking cover, because that cover I got for that release is just all, you know, jacked up. So yeah, basically the Creepshow release I showed, Creepshow 2, and this awesome book of the lost Creepshow 2 story that never got filmed called Pinfall. This is the one thing that I don't have, and of course the box I'm really happy to get. This is a really, really cool thing they did to sort of put it out there that people could actually read it, you know, if they can't watch it. You know, there was supposed to be 5 stories for Creepshow. The 3 that were in it, this Pinfall, and the story that was thrown into Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, which is the Cat from Hell story. And you know, a lot of people, including myself, consider Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, to be the unofficial Creepshow 3. Get this in here, and this is finally in the collection, and I could not be happier. Back to Creepshow 2, what I think about this film, man. I've loved it ever since I was a kid. The Hitchhiker is actually my favorite story of all 3 stories. Everybody seems to go with the raft. Oh shit. I have no idea how long that was like that, but now the fire's back. I notice a lot of people tend to go with the raft as their favorite story, but the Hitchhiker is the one that I love the most. I really love Old Chief Woodenhead as well. I think that one is just really, really dope because, you know, it's mostly a one location story, but the acting in that one segment to me is just so good. It's a really, really cool segment, and even though it's my least favorite of the 3, I think it stands out really well. Like, this whole movie to me is amazing. Like I said, The Hitchhiker is my favorite story. It's the one that scared me the most. I could not get over the way that guy was coming back each time, more messed up than he was before, looking so gruesome and just terrorizing this woman, driving through the night. Oh my goodness. Every time I would get in the car with my mom and we would drive through this one area that was very woodsy in Brooklyn, just like the area that they were filming in Bangor, Maine. Holy shit, man. I would get so scared driving up that hill so much because all I would think about is this guy coming up and being like,
"How you doing, lady? Thanks. Thanks for the ride."
We would joke about a lot of the lines. Like, there was so many quotable lines in this film, thanks for the ride lady being one of them. My dad would say that to my mom, and it was so funny when he would belt it out. I mean, I watched it so much that my dad was quoting it. There's a lot of nostalgia connected to this, and that's why I love it so much. I know it gets a lot of hate because Creepshow, the first Creepshow, is such a great movie. It's literally a horror masterpiece. This movie is so fun. I mean, serious fun. To me, is as fun as part 1. I say it's worth a watch, and it's free to watch now. If you have Amazon Prime, you have it on Prime Video. So yeah, that is my video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I've been away for so long. Like I said, things have been just kind of just crazy, weird, and just life is strange and it gets in the way. I love doing these videos. I want to keep it up. I see everybody putting out their content, and I'm watching, trust me, I'm watching everybody. I love watching everybody's videos, especially the live streams. That's what I have to do. I have to get a good webcam so I can live stream and maybe jump on a live stream with someone else. But I'd love to do my own streams and just, get on, shoot the shit with people. I just want to vibe with people. I just want to talk to y'all in real time. Again, I'm sorry it's been so long, but for those of you that stay rocking with me, that stay subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Recently I picked up like a few new subscribers, and that exact amount disappeared. They were like, this guy's not putting shit out. What the hell? I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my subscription on you when I could be wasting it on somebody that puts out a video every 10 seconds. I digress. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Don't forget, if you like what you saw here today, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment down below. What do you think about this purchase? Do you want to know how much I paid for it? I'm not going to tell you. No, seriously. Tell me, in the comments below, what do you think about this release? What do you think about Creepshow as a film as a whole? Do you like it? Do you think it sucks? Do you think Creepshow, the first one is way better, which I'm sure that's probably what you think, but do you love this one as much as I love this one? Because I got to tell you guys, this is in my heart. This is seriously one that is deep, buried deep in my heart, my horror heart. I miss all of you. I hope you miss me. If not, it's okay. You don't gotta miss me. But I guarantee I'll be back sooner than later with another video. So until then, hold on, let me take another hit. And until next time, take care and be safe, y'all.